Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Today is October 27, 2023. We will be having our pre-bid conference for 9 projects. Four for CY 2023 and 5 for CY 2024 projects. Okay, before we start with our pre-bid proper, let's first to check if we have a quorum. Engineer Lulu Villanueva, please do the roll.
Good afternoon. For our attendance, we have our Bank Chairman, Ma'am Josephine Dime.
Present.
Bank Vice Chairman, Ma'am Maria Arafa Saliar. Bank Member, Ma'am Melissa Garayunan. End User for Construction Inspection, Sir Rafael Alcabo Jr. End User for Maintenance Section, Yours Truly, Julina Villanueva. Our OIC Procurement Engineer, Sir Donald Arquilez. PWG Head, Sir Vitaliano Andales. PWG members, Sir Michael Chantanillet, Sir Cornelia Hermosa, Sir Solterino Alicate Jr., our PAC Secretariat members, Sir Mark Alpuro, Ma'am Nori de Azares, Ma'am Joji Tamayo, and Sir Bernie Abang.
Thank you, Ma'am Lulu Villanueva. There having a quorum. Let's proceed with our pre-bid conference. We have, for the information of everybody, we have sent letters and notices to our observers, Mr. Ralph B. Santiago, with Diamond Construction, NACAP Representative, Diversion Road, Barangay Pinamaligan, Masbate City, Ma'am Emma Del Prado, State Auditor 3, COA DPWH, Masbate 2nd DEO. Then we have Ma'am Ruby Sanchez Morano, President, Masbate Rodeo Incorporated, Masbate City, as well as Mark Ian Garbo, Media President, Masbate 2nd DEO, Masbate City. Then we'll proceed with our pre-bid conference for 23FI0061. This is CY 2023 Basic Educational Facilities Fund, BIF, BATS 2. Repair of 1 unit, 3-story, 15 classroom, school building at Masbate National Comprehensive High School. Contract location, Masbate City. Brief description of the contract: repair of 1 unit, 3-story, 15 classroom building of damaged ceiling, damaged beams, second and third floor level, scaling of floor finish. Approved ABC, 9,461,600 pesos and 36 centavos. Contract duration, 90 calendar days. Amount of bidding document is 10,000. For license category and license classification required for this project, with pickup license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for buildings. Okay, Engineer Vitaliano Andales, please read the similar major category of this project. Good afternoon.
For the major category for this project, BIRPL buildings, landscaping, low rise. So the similar category works, BICWP, LCDP, buildings, construction with files, low rise, concrete, frame, driven files, 1 to 5 story. Number 2, BICWP, LCDP, building, construction with file, high rise, concrete, frame, driven file, 6 and above stories. Number 3, BICWP LCCP building construction with piles, low-rise, concrete, frame, cast in place piles 1 to 5 stories. Number 4, BICWP LCCP buildings construction with piles, high-rise, concrete, frame, cast in place piles 6 and above stories. BICWP LCDP Buildings, construction with pile, low-rise, steel frame, driving piles, 1 to 5 stories. Number 6, BIC, WP, it's sleepy. Building, construction with piles, high-rise, steel frame, driving piles, 6 and 5 stories. Number 7, BIC, WP, LCP, building, construction with piles, low-rise, steel frame, cast in place, 1 to 5 stories. Number 8, BHW, HSCP, building, construction with piles, high-rise steel frame, cast in place pile 6 and 5 stories. Number 9, BICWOPLS, building construction without piles, low-rise steel frame, 1 to 5 stories. Number 10, BCWOPHS, building construction without piles, high-rise steel frame, 6 and 5 stories. BICWOPLC, building construction with piles, low-rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. Number 12, BICWO BHC, building construction without piles, high-rise concrete, 6 and 5 stories. Number 13, BIL, buildings industrial plant, low-rise. Number 14, BIH, building industrial plant, high-rise. Number 15, and last, BI, BIM, building industrial plant, medium rise. Then the key personnel required: project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, 1 month for the project manager, general experience 5 years, then the relevant experience 15 years. So for project engineer, 5 general experience, then 10 relevant experience, then the foreman, 3 general experience, then 5 relevant experience. So the minimum equipment requirements are the following: dump truck, building machine, water mixer, generator set, air compressor or models, grinding machine and accessories, then the minor costs.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Vitaliano Andales. Let's proceed with 23FI0062. Repair of one unit to story for classroom. School building at Bantigit, Masbate City. Scope of work, repair of one unit to story for classroom building of cracks on flooring at second floor, damaged ceiling, and vibration of suspended staff. Approved budget for the contract, 3,146,129 pesos and 5 centavos. Contract duration, 60 calendar days. Amount of bidding document, 5,000. License category and license classification required for this project. Prospective bidders should have ICAB license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for building. Okay, Engineer Vitaliano, major and similar category as well as equipment and manpower requirement.
So for the middle category work, the same as 23 by the major category works, BIRTL, buildings, participating the rights, the middle category work, number 1, BICWP, STP, building construction with piles, low rise, concrete, frame, driving piles, 1 to 5 stories. Number 2, BICWP, HCDP, building construction with piles, high rise, concrete, frame, driving piles, 6 and 5 stories. Number 3, BICWP, LCCP, building construction with piles, low rise, concrete, frame, cast in place piles, 1 to 5 stories. Number 4, BICW, CCB, building construction with piles, high rise, concrete, frame, cast in place piles, 6 and 5 stories. Number 5, BICWS LSDB, building construction with piles, low rise, frame, driving piles, 1 to 5 stories. Number 6, BICWP HSDP, buildings, construction pile, high-rise building frame, driving pile, 6 and 5 stories. Number 7, DICWPLCP, building construction with piles, low-rise steel frame, casting place piles, 1 to 5 stories. Number 8, DICWPLCP, building construction with pile, high-rise steel frame, casting place piles, 6 and 5 stories. Number 9, BICWPLS, building construction without piles, low-rise steel frame, 1 to 5 stories. Number 10, BICWPSS, building construction Without file high-rise steel frame, 6 and above stories. Number 11, PICW PLC building construction of piles. Low-rise concrete prime at 5 stories. Number 12, PICW PHC building construction without pile. High-rise concrete frame, 6 and above stories. VIL building industrial plant low-rise. VIL building industrial plant high-rise. VIM building industrial medium rise. Then the A personnel, project manager, general experience 5 years, and the relevant experience 15 years. So the project engineer, 5 general experience, relevant experience 10 years. Uh, Materials engineer, development treated materials engineer, 1, data relevant experience 4 months, general experience 3, data relevant experience 5. Then the minimum major requirements are the following: equipment, dump truck, building machine, one barrel mixer, general set, air compressor, all models, grinding machine, and accessories, minor tools.
Okay, thank you again, Engineer. Let's proceed with 23FI0063, repair of one unit to story 4 classroom, school building at Bayonbon High School, Masbate City. Scope of work: repair one unit to story classroom building, cracks on flooring at second floor, damaged ceiling, and vibration of suspended slab. ABC 3,022,255 pesos and 64 centavos. Contract duration is 60 calendar days. Amount of bidding document is 5,000. License category, license classification required. Prospective bidder should have pickup license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for building. Engineer Andales, similar in major category as well as equipment and manpower requirements.
Major category 4, BIRAL buildings with fitting, low-rise. Similar category works, BICWP, CTP, buildings, construction with piles, low-rise concrete, frame driving piles, 1 to 5 stories. Number 2, BICW, CTP, buildings, construction with piles, high-rise concrete, frame driving piles, 6 and above stories. Number 3, BICW, PLCCP, building, construction with piles, low-rise concrete, frame, cassette plates, tiles, 1 to 5 stories. Number 4, BICW, BHCB buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, concrete, frame, cassette plates, piles, 6 and above stories. BICW, PLCB, DP, building construction with piles, low-rise steel frame, with piles, 1 to 5 stories. BICW, BHSDP, building construction with piles, high-rise steel frame, rapid file 6 above storage BICW PLCP, building construction with piles, low-rise steel frame, cassette place piles, 1 to 5 stories, BICW SCP, building construction with pile, high-rise steel frame, cassette place piles, 6 and above stories, BICW PLS, building construction without piles, low-rise steel frame, 1 to 5 stories. Number 10, BICWO PHS, building construction without pile, high-rise steel frame, 6 above stories. Number 11, BICWO PLC, building construction without piles, low-rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. BICW PHC, building construction without piles, high-rise concrete frame, 6 above stories. Number 13, BIL, building industrial plant, low-rise. Number 14, BIH, building industrial plant, high-rise. Number 15, BIM, building industrial plant, medium rise. Then the A personnel, 1 project manager, general experience 5 years, relevant experience 15 years. Project engineer 5, relevant experience 10, then a foreman 3, then the relevant experience is 5. The minimum major requirements are the following: dump truck, building machine, one bag of mixer, general set, a generator set, air compressor on models, grinding machine, and accessories, and a minor tools.
Okay, thank you again, Engineer Andales. Let's proceed with 23FI0064, repair and improvement of various school buildings and school site at Palami Integrated School, Balon, Masbate. Scope of work, repair and improvement of various school buildings, 8 classrooms, and school site at Palani Integrated School. Repainting of masonry walls, exterior and ceiling. Installation of window grills, replacement of blackboards, improvement of electrical system, replacement of lavatory sink, setting out of tiles and restoration of CR, roofings, installation of transformer and construction of covered pathway with genset. Approved budget for the contract 14,530,236 pesos and 4 centavos. Contract duration 90 calendar days. Amount to bidding document is 25,000. License category, license classification required. Prospective bidders should have pickup license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for buildings. Again, Engineer Italiano, major in similar category as well as equipment and manpower.
The major category of work, number one, BAR building repairs, similar category of works, ARTS building retrofitting high rise, number two ARTL building retrofitting low rise, number three BIC WPLCDB building construction with piles, low rise concrete, frame, driving piles, 1 to 5 stories deep, number four BIC WPLCDB building construction with piles, high rise concrete frame, driving piles 6 and 1 story. Number five, the ICWCP building construction with piles, low rise concrete, has increased piles 1 to 5 stories. Number six, the ICWPCP building construction with piles, high rise concrete frames, has increased 6 and 1 stories. Number seven, the ICWPCP building construction with piles, low rise steel frame, driving piles 1 to 5 stories. Number eight, the ICWPSBP building construction with piles, high-rise steel frame, driving files, 6 and 1 stories, PICWPLC. B, building construction with five low-rise steel frame, has increased files, 1 to 5 stories. BICWPSCP, building construction with five high-rise steel frame, has replaced 6 and 1 stories. ICWPLS, building construction with five low-rise steel frame. Number two, BICWO, BSS, building construction without files, low rise steel frame, 5.5 stories. Number 12, CBICWOPHS, building to some without file, high rise steel frame, 6 and 1 story. Number 13, BICWPLC, building construction with files, low rise concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. Number 14, BICWOPHS, building construction without file, high rise concrete and above 6 and 1 stories. Number 15, BIL building industrial plant low rise. Number 16, BIM building industrial plant medium rise. BIH building industrial plant high rise. Number 18, MPG maintenance of building. Then okay, personnel, one project manager, general experience 5 years, then the relevant experience 15 years. So project engineer, general experience 5 years, and relevant experience 15 years, materials engineer, and the foreman, 3 experience, and the relevant 5 experience. Then the equipment, dump truck, drilling machine, one parameter generator set, air compressor or model grinding machine, and accessories, then the minor tools.
Thank you, Engineer Andales. Okay, let's proceed with our CY 2024 regular infra projects. We have 24FI0011, organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, bridge program, construction of new bridges, Luok Bridge along Junction Tawad Balod Road, Phase 2. Contract location, Balod Masbate. Scope of work, bridge approaches, construction of bridge approaches. ABC 29,399,885 pesos and 94 centavos. Contract duration of this project 177 calendar days. Amount for bidding document is 25,000 pesos. License category and license classification required. Prospective bidders should have pickup license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for roads. Again, engineer nonetheless, major in similar category as well as equipment and manpower requirement.
The major category work for this project RRP, Roads Rehabilitation PCP. Similar category works RCP, Roads Construction PCCP. Number two, RCTP, Roads Construction Tunnel PCCP. Then the key personnel, project manager, general experience 5, general experience 15, I think engineer 5, general experience 10, materials engineer 1 or 2, then the foreman 3, then the relevant experience 5. Then for the equipment, applicator machine, backhoe with breaker, backbender, backcutter, barricade crusher line, bolt truck, bulldozer, cargo service truck, 2 to 5 metric ton, cargo service truck, 9 to 10 metric ton, chainsaws, concrete patch, concrete patch plant, concrete saw, then the concrete spreader, concrete vibrator, cutting outfit, dump truck, joint sealer machine, milling machine, loading trailer, motorized road grader, one bagong mixer, payloader, net compactor, telescopic manlet, transit mixer, two-way radio, vibratory roller, water truck or pump, welding machine, then minor tools.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Andales. Again, let's continue with 24FI0012. Organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, tertiary roads, Masbate Circumferential Road, kilometer 4 plus 444 to kilometer 4 plus 884, contract location, Masbate City, brief description, rehabilitation of paved road, approved budget for the contract, 16,003,263 pesos and 38 centavos, contract duration, 127 calendar days. Amount of bidding document is 25,000 pesos. License category and license classification required for this project. Prospective bidders should have pickup license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for roads. Again, engineer nonetheless, major and similar category for this project.
Major category work, RRP, roads rehabilitation PCP. Similar category works, RCP, roads construction PCP. Number two, RCTP, roads construction tunnel PCP. Then the key personnel, project manager 5, technical experience 15, project engineer, general experience 5, relevant experience 10, materials engineer, division graduated materials engineer 1 or 2, 4 or 2, foreman 3, general experience 3, then the relevant experience 5, then the equipment, applicator machine, backhoe with breaker, bartender, barcutter, barricade crusher line, contract, bulldozer, cargo service truck, chainsaw, concrete patch plant, concrete saw, concrete grader, concrete vibrator, dump truck, sealer machine, kneading machine, loaded trailer, motorized road grader, one bagong mixer payloader, then compactor, telescopic magnet, transit mixer, two-way radio, vibratory roller, water truck pump, minor tools.
Okay, thank you. Let's proceed with 24FI0013. Convergence and Special Support Program, construction improvement of access road leading to declared tourism destination, Palani, Panubigan, Paho, Talisay Road leading to Palani Beaches, Panubigan, Paho, and Talisay Mangrove Area, Barangay Talisay, Balod, Masbate. Scope of work, construction of concrete road, approved budget for the contract, 14,699,885 pesos and 35 centavos. Contract duration, 82 calendar days. Amount of bidding document is 25,000. License category and license classification required at least C and D for general engineering and small B for roads. Engineer Angeles.
The major category of work, RCP, roads construction PCP. Similar category of work, RP, roads rehabilitation PCP. Number two, RCTP, roads construction tunnel PCP. The key personnel, project manager, general experience 5, relevant experience 15, project engineer 5, relevant experience 10, material, materials engineering related materials engineer 1 or 2, data foreman, general experience 3, relevant experience 5. Then the minimum major equipment requirements, applicator machine, backhoe, carpenter, backcutter, barricade, flasher light, contract, bulldozer, cargo service truck, chainsaw, concrete bus plant, concrete screw, complex grader, concrete vibrator, dump truck, pencil machine, milling machine, loaded trailer, motorized grader, motor mixer, payloader, cage compactor, telescopic manleft, transit mixer, lower review, mandatory roller, water truck pump, and minor.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Angeles. Let's proceed with 24FI0014. Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved roads, secondary roads, junction Milagros, Baleno, Lagta Road. Kilometer 36 plus 120 to kilometer 36 plus 188. Contract location, Milagros, Masbate. Scope of work, rehabilitation of paved road. Approved budget for the contract, 7,979,120 pesos and 62 centavos. Contract duration is 69 calendar days. Amount of bidding document is 10,000. License category and license classification required. Prospective bidders should have pickup license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for roads. Again, Engineer Angeles is major and similar category as well as equipment and manpower required.
Major category of work, RRP, roads rehabilitation PCP. The similar category works, RCP, roads construction PCP. Number two, RCTP, roads construction tunnel PCP. The key personnel, project manager, ground experience 5, relevant experience 15, project engineer 5, 15, relevant experience, materials engineer, development materials, foreman 3, and the 5, relevant experience. Then the minimum major requirements, applicator machine, backhoe, backhoe with trigger, carpenter, barcutter, barricade, flasher light, contract, bulldozer, cargo service truck, chainsaw, concrete patch plant, concrete saw, concrete scraper, concrete vibrator, cutting outfit, dump truck, pencil machine, milling machine, loaded trailer, mattress grader, one barrel mixer, payloader, pay compactor, telescopic magnet, transit mixer, two-way review, preparatory roller, water truck, pump, minor tools.
Okay, thank you again. Let's proceed with 24FI0015. Organizational outcome. 1. Ensure safe and reliable national road system. Asset preservation program, rehabilitation, reconstruction, upgrading of damaged paved road. Secondary roads, junction, Milagros, Baleno, Lagta Road, kilometer 36 plus 188 to 36 plus 252. Contract location, Milagros, Masbate. Brief description, rehabilitation of paved road. Approved budget for the contract, 7,708,615 pesos and 89 centavos. Contract duration, 67 calendar days. Amount of bidding document is 10,000. License category and license classification required. Prospective bidders should have pickup license category of at least C and D for general engineering and small B for roads. Engineer Angeles, major and similar.
The major category works, RRP, roads rehabilitation PCP. Similar category works, RCP, roads construction PCP. RCTV roads construction tunnel specific. Key personnel, project manager, general experience 5, relevant experience 50, project engineer 5, relevant experience 10, materials engineer, DPWS, unrelated 1 or 2, foreman 3, in relevant experience 5. So the minimum major equipment, indicator machine, backhoe, backhoe breaker, bar fender, bar cutter, barricade, flashlight light, bomb truck, bulldozer, cargo service truck, chainsaw, concrete patch plant, concrete saw, concrete grader, concrete vibrator, cutting outfit, dump truck, concealer machine, kneading machine, loader trader, motorized load trader, one balloon mixer, payloader, pay compactor, telescopic manlift, transit mixer, two-way radio, carpenter roller, water truck, pump, drilling machine, minor tools.
Thank you. Okay, DPWH must bat second DEO now invites bids for the procurement of 9 projects. Of these 9 projects. Completion report is required as stated above. Bidders should have completed a contract similar to the project. Prospective bidders should be registered and classified by the PCAB, Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board. Contractors applicant who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in DPWH CWA at DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Port Area, Manila. Prospective bidders shall present the original official receipt of payment for bid documents to the back secretariat of this office before the deadline stated above for the inclusion in the list of contractors for eligibility processing. The owner or authorized representatives included in the CRC will be allowed to transact business relative to the bidding matters per DO 197 series of 2001. Those representatives not included in the CRC are required to submit special power of attorney or secretary certificate whichever is applicable, and 2 valid government issued IDs to be allowed to transact business. All participating bidders must be in the document request list (DRL) of the Building's website and secure a print-out copy showing that they are included in the list. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR of Republic Act 9184. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Masbate 2nd EO and inspect bidding document of the procurement unit back secretariat office from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents will be acquired by interested bidders starting on October 20 from given address and website below, and upon payment of applicable fee for the bidding document pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB. The DPWH Masbate 2nd DEO Masbate City is holding now our pre-bid conference at the procurement unit or through video conferencing, webcasting via Facebook Messenger or Zoom, which will be open to prospective bidders. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in PDS ITB Law 17. Bids must be duly received by the back secretariat at the address below for manual submission or at electronic bids _masbate2 at dpwh.go.ph for electronic submission on or before November 8, 2023, 11 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by bid security in any acceptable forms with the following is schedule. Cash or cashier's manager's check issued by the Universal or Commercial Bank. Bank draft guarantee or revocable letter of credit issued by the Universal or Commercial Bank. Surety bond callable upon demand issued by surety or insurance company, duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security. Bid securing declaration that is undertaking states, among others, that the bidder shall enter into contract with the procuring entity in furnish the required performance security within 10 calendar days. Bid opening shall be on November 8, 2023 at 2 p.m. at the Procurement Unit, Back Secretariat Office, and or through Facebook Messenger or Zoom. Bids will be opened in the presence of bidders' representative who choose to attend the activity. Equipment capacity as specified in the bid data sheet shall be mandatory and absence of the same shall disqualify the contractor. DPWH plus what is secondly law reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award a contract at any time prior to the contract awards in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of RA 9184. Okay, let's hear from Engineer Sol Aligato some pointers to avoid disqualification of bids. Engineer Sol.
Good afternoon. Today I'm going to read the Rule 8, otherwise known as the receipt and opening of bids of the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations. Section 23, or the eligibility requirements for the procurement and of infrastructure projects. For purposes of determining the eligibility of bidders using the criteria stated in Section 23.4 of this IRR, only the following documents shall be required by the bank using the forms prescribed in the bidding documents. We have here Class A documents. First, the legal documents, technical documents, and financial documents. Under legal documents, registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry, for sole proprietorship, or CDA for cooperatives. Second, mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for EEC or areas. A recently expired mayor's or business permit together with the official receipt as proof that the prospective bidder has applied for renewal within the period prescribed by the concerned local government unit shall be accepted by the PILGEPs for the purpose of obtaining the PILGEP certificate of registration and membership in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of this IRR. Third, tax clearance per Executive Order 398 Series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. Under technical documents, statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid. All of the above statements shall include all information required in the PPDs prescribed in the GPAP. Lastly, in the case of procurement of infrastructure projects, a valid Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or TCAB license or special TCAB license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Under financial documents, the bidder's audited financial statements showing, among others, the bidder's total and current assets and liabilities stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. The bidder's computation of NFCC or the net financial contracting capacity. Under Class B document, for infrastructure projects, JV bidders shall submit a JVA in accordance with RA 4566 and its IRR. Each partner of the joint venture shall submit their respective field trip certificates of registration in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of this IRR. The submission of technical and financial eligibility documents by any of the joint venture partners constitutes compliance, provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit a statement of all of its ongoing contracts and audited financial statements. Under Section 23.4 or the eligibility criteria for the procurement of infrastructure projects, the following persons or entities shall be allowed to participate in the bidding for infrastructure projects. First, duly licensed Filipino citizens or sole proprietorships. B. Partnerships duly organized under the laws of Philippines and of which at least 60% of the interest belongs to citizens of the Philippines. C. Corporations duly organized under the laws of the Philippines and of which at least 60% of the outstanding capital stock belongs to the citizens of the Philippines. D. Cooperatives duly organized under the laws of the Philippines. Or E. Persons, entities forming themselves into a joint venture. Example, a group of two or more persons or entities that intend to be jointly and severally responsible or liable for a particular contract, provided, however, that in accordance with Executive Order Number 65, Series of 2018, Filipino ownership or interest of the joint venture concerned shall be at least 60%, provided further that joint ventures in which Filipino ownership or interest is less than 60% may be eligible where the structures to be built require the application of techniques and or technologies which are not adequately possessed by a person or entity meeting the 60%. Filipino ownership requirement provided finally that in the latter case, Filipino ownership or interest shall not be less than 25%. For this purpose, the Filipino ownership or interest shall be based on the contribution of each of the members of the joint venture as specified in their JVA. Under Section 23.4.2.2, foreign bidders may be eligible to participate in the procurement of infrastructure projects when provided for under any treaty or international or executive agreement as provided in Section 4 of the Act and this IRR. Under Section 23.4.2.3, in accordance with RA 4566 entitled An Act Creating the Philippine Licensing Board for Contractors, describing its powers, duties, and functions, providing funds, therefore, and for other purposes. The persons or entities enumerated in Section 23.4.2.4 of this IRR may participate in competitive bidding if he has been issued a license by the PICAP to engage or act as a contractor. 23.4.2.4, the bidder must have completed an SLCC that is similar to the contract to be bid and whose value, adjusted to current prices using the PSA consumer price indices, must be at least 50% of the ABC to be bid, provided, however, that contractors under small a and small b categories without similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract cost or the ARCC of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the PICAP. For foreign funded procurement, the GOP and the foreign government, foreign, foreign or international financing institution may agree on other track record requirement. Moreover, a contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid if it has the same major categories of work. The procuring entity may clarify in the bidding docs that what is regarded as major categories of work. Under Section 23.4.2.5, the SLCC shall be supported by owner certificate of financial acceptance issued by the project owner other than the contractor or a final rating of at least satisfactory in the contractor's performance evaluation system or the CPES. In case of contracts with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. Under 23.4.2.6, the computation of a bidder's NFCC must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid, calculated as follows. NFCC is equals to current assets minus current liabilities times 15 minus the value of all outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started coinciding with the contract to be bid. The values of the domestic bidders' current assets and current liabilities shall be based on the latest audited financial statements submitted to the BIR. For purposes of computing the foreign bidders' MFCC, the value of the current assets and current liabilities shall be based on their audited financial statements prepared in accordance with international financial reporting standards. Under the under Section 23.5, GOCCs may be eligible to participate in competitive bidding only if they can establish that they are legally and financially autonomous. Second, operate under commercial law, and third, are not attached agencies of the procuring entity. The GPTB shall promulgate the necessary guidelines for this provision. Under Section 22.6, notwithstanding the eligibility of a bidder, the procuring entity concerned reserves the right to review the qualifications of the bidder at any stage of the procurement process if the procuring entity has reasonable grounds to believe that a misrepresentation has been made by the said bidder, or that there has been a change in the bidder's capability to undertake the project from time it submitted its eligibility requirements. Should such review uncover any misrepresentation made in the eligibility requirements, statements, or documents, or any changes in the situation of the bidder which will affect the capability of the bidder to undertake the project so that it fails the eligibility criteria, the procuring entity shall consider the said bidder as ineligible and shall disqualify it from obtaining an award or contract in accordance with Rules 10, 12, and 13 of this IRR. Second, under the Section 25 or the submission and receipt of bids, bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the form specified in the bidding notes in two separate sealed with bid envelopes or two password-protected bidding documents in compressed archive folders. In case of electronic bid submission, and which shall be submitted simultaneously, the first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of this IRR for the procurement of infrastructure. And the second shall contain the financial component of the bid. Under Section 25.2, the first envelope shall contain the following technical information or documents. First, project certificate of registration and membership. Second, PCAB license and registration. Third, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Fourth, statement of SLCC. Fifth, NFCC computation. Sixth, JBA if applicable. Seventh, bid security in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period. Eighth, project requirements which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid. Second, list of contractors' personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. Third, list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project or as the case may be. Lastly, omnibus sworn statement in accordance with Section 25.3 of this RR. The second envelope shall contain the financial information or documents as specified in the PBDs. However, Bid envelopes that are not properly sealed and marked or not properly compressed and password protected as required in the bidding docs shall be accepted, provided that the bidder or its duly authorized representative shall acknowledge such condition of the bid as submitted. The DAC shall assume no responsibility for the misplacement of the contents of the improperly sealed or marked bid or improperly compressed or password protected folder, or for its premature opening. The original copy of the bid form shall be typed or written in ink and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized representative.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Sol Arigato. Again, opening of bids for these 9 projects will be on November 8, 2023. Is there any clarification? Back members and end users? Okay, there being no other remaining topics for discussion, pre-bid conference is adjourned at 3 p.m. Thank you, guys.